Hi, today we're going to learn about some basic debate concepts. These concepts will help you understand the debate and in the future help you teach and evaluate debates. Okay, so by concepts here we mean ideas, things that generalize a specific feature or a function of a debate, right? Or anything. So for example, a car is a concept. Okay, so a car or the concept of a car has specific features. A car gets you into a certain place, a car drives you, or well, you drive a car rather, and the car has other concepts. So a car has an engine that helps the car function. The car has seats, the car has a safety system, right? The car has an entertainment system, and those are sub-concepts. So the sub-concept, the concept of an engine in itself has a feature and in itself has other concepts. So it's a kind of like a hierarchy. So debate as a whole has different parts and different concepts. So we can understand the concept of a debate, what is a debate, why do people debate, and then look at different parts of a debate and try to understand those parts. And when you understand those parts, then you get a better understanding of the debate as a whole. And understanding those parts help you evaluate the debate as a whole. As a teacher, understanding those parts mean that you can change some of those parts to have a bigger impact on the debate. As a debater, understanding the different parts of a debate help you function better as a debater, to be more persuasive, to be more effective. And as a judge, understanding those parts is crucial because that will help you evaluate the debate. How do you know whether a specific team or an individual has actually done his or her job will depend on how they fulfill some of those concepts, right? So understanding these basic debate concepts will help you understand the debate as a whole and help you teach about debates and help you evaluate those debates and help you become a better debater. Let's start. We're going to look at some basic concepts first, and then we'll look at a little bit more complex concepts. And if some of these concepts seem a little bit foreign or the terminology is a little bit weird, don't worry about it. Try to understand the ideas. When you watch a debate or you participate in a debate, or if you have in the past, then those ideas will become clearer to you, right? Or if you're going to participate in a debate in the future, if you haven't participated in a debate or seen one now, then in the future, when you actually be part of that debate, these concepts will become clearer. Well, enough of an introduction, let's get to it. Let's start with a little bit of a discussion. What is a debate? Now, it's hard to have a discussion through the video, but I guarantee you, if you think about it, I can feel your answers in my heart. Right, so let's carry on this thought process. It's a lot more interesting than just listening. Okay, so what is a debate? It's an activity, it's something that people do. People talk to each other, try to solve a problem, compare their thoughts. When trying to define a concept, and this is interesting, this is also a lesson, if you don't or if you can't get the specific definition, it's useful to compare that concept with other things that you know are similar, right? So a debate perhaps is similar to a discussion, but a little bit different. A debate is like negotiation, but a little bit different. A debate can be a fight. A debate is public speaking. A debate is all of those things, right? So a debate is fundamentally an activity or a process where people compare two different sides or two different ideas. And the end result of the debate is supposed to be helping people choose one over the other, right? But the debate itself is a process. The debate doesn't tell you which idea is right, but the debate helps you get to that idea, right? So that's what a debate is. It's people trying to solve a problem, talking about two different choices or two different options and comparing and trying to persuade each other or trying to persuade someone else about why their choice or their concept is correct. So, have you been in a debate before? I'm sure you have. Even if it's not a formal debate in a classroom, you had a debate with your friend about what to eat. You had a debate with yourself about whether to take this class or this course, to watch this video. You had a debate about what movie to watch. Should we watch this movie or the other movie? Right? People have these debates all the time. Sometimes with themselves, sometimes with other people. It's important to understand debate as a natural activity. Don't look at it as something foreign, right? Like an alien concept that you're not used to. It's something that everybody does. Even before people started to write or to learn in a classroom, people were debating, right? The first two cavemen had a debate about which area to go and hunt in, and then they had to compare different things and to decide which one is better, right? So from when we could speak and when we could think, we were debating, and we will continue to do so, right? So that's what debates are. Understand debates as a natural activity that everyone does and everyone will continue to do, okay? So that's what debates are. So why do people debate? The second question, well, we kind of answered that when we talked about the first one. People debate in order to solve problems, right? People debate also because, well, there are other ways to solve problems, right? People can just say, this is the best solution. Here, take this is the answer. Or people can skip to the end of the book, maybe, to find the solution to a problem. But those ways are not as effective. The process of a debate engages people. Everyone involved in that problem has a right to talk about it. So if I am going to propose a new school for a community, that community should have a chance to talk about where they want the school or how they want the school built or things like that, because it's going to impact them. So a debate is not just a way to solve a problem, it's a fair way to solve a problem. Also, when people debate, people take ownership over that. If you tell students or people, members of society, that they have to defend their position, right? So if you say you like this, why do you like this? Can you give me a reason why you like this? Can you compare this reason with another reason and persuade me about why you like this? Now, you and someone else compare your positions. That process helps people learn because they take ownership over their own ideas rather than just talking about things that other people think is important. Now they have to think for themselves why this is important, right? So that's why people debate, because it helps people solve problems and because it creates ownership and it's a fair and effective way to solve problems, right? So to find answers, to solve problems, and debating is fun. It is so much fun. It's a fun way to solve problems, and we'll get to that part later. But believe me, it is fun. But who debates then? Everybody debates. You debate, I debate, students debate, politicians debate, companies debate. Companies increasingly are looking for people who can express their thoughts and their ideas. Because if you sit in a boardroom, in a meeting with your clients and with your suppliers, and there are problems, people need to talk to each other. Right? If your boss or your colleagues asks you, why is this proposal a good idea? You need to defend that. You need to say, this is why. Right? I think because of these three reasons, we should invest in this area or in this industry. Okay, so everybody debates, and especially in situations where you have problems to solve. Where do people debate? Everywhere. On the streets, in the cinema, in companies, in the national legislature of politicians. Well, sometimes politicians pretend to debate and don't actually debate, but sometimes they actually do. Right? How do people debate? That's an interesting one. People debate face-to-face by having a conversation. People debate on the phone. People debate by writing. Right? You see someone writes something in the newspaper. These are my editorial, my opinions. I think it's a mistake for Korea to sign up with the FTA. And then someone else will respond and say, no, I think it's a good idea. I think this idea is wrong because of this, and I agree with you here, but I disagree with you there. And then someone else will respond again and say, well, maybe this part is true, but this part is not. And I think you are ignoring this other important part. So people debate everywhere. People debate by speaking to each other. People debate online by writing things to each other. People debate in the newspaper. So it's not limited to speaking, right? It is any process where people are comparing different ideas and trying to persuade other people why one position is better than another position. Okay? Finally, when do people debate? People debate all the time, but especially when there are problems to solve, right? So that is debate as a whole. And it's really important to understand that it is a natural activity that is all around us, all around us. It is everywhere. Debate is everywhere. It's right there, sitting next to you as you watch this computer. Don't turn around. Debate will touch you on the shoulder. So debate is everywhere, right? Which is especially important why we should learn and try to become better debaters. Because whether you like it or not, you are a debater.